Now let's face it, any four-wheel drive can be massively improved with the right aftermarket accessories. Now I'm here at Ultimate9 with director Tim because look, you guys have a massive focus at the moment on developing your line of nudge bars.
Yes, so we've been better known for our throttle controllers, but we're really trying to put a focus on manufacturing in Australia. And one of the first products that we're working on is our nudge bar project, because it's a product that hasn't really evolved over the last few years, and we feel we can do a really good job at producing a better nudge bar for the market.
And what percentage of the finished product is made right here in this factory?
We're in between factories. This is a brand new factory for us, and we're just in the process of setting up. So everything will be made here. It was made just down the road in our smaller workshop in Bayswater.
And just run us briefly through the manufacturing process.
So it starts with our laser cutting. That's outsourced locally. Then internally we do our unfolding. So we've got our brake press that's still at our old factory and about to come across. At that point, it is all welded up in our jigs that we make ourselves. Then we send them off for zinc coating, which I can show you, powder coating, and then we package them all.
Okay, can you show us the zinc coating?
Certainly.
So what's going on here, Tim?
So these are nudge bars for the BT50. They're nearly finished production. So the welded assembly, there's a little bit more welding that needs to happen and some linishing. The next stage, they'll end up looking like these ones just beside them. So these ones are pretty much ready to go for zinc coating, all linished up. Next to them will be the zinc coating. So zinc coating is the first stage of protecting the substructure from rusting and so forth.
Okay, so once they come back from being zinc coated, is there anything that you do before they go off for powder coating?
So at every stage, to try and maintain the quality, we do an inspection. So at this stage, before they go to zinc coating, we have an inspection to look for any blemishes that might need to be touched up. Then they go off to zinc coating. Again, we bring them back as a final inspection before they go to powder coating. And then hopefully the powder coated product is perfect.
So we've got some powder coated nudge bars over here. Are they for the BT50 or the Isuzu?
So these ones are BT50. These are apertures for the parking sensors. So we maintain all the safety features that the original vehicle has, whether that be cameras, radars, or parking sensors.
Because if a nudge bar blocks a sensor or a light or something like that, you have to account for that in the design of the bar.
Most certainly, yes. We try our best not to move things as much as we can. Where we need to, we'll provide brackets and so forth, very, very clear instructions.
And would you recommend getting a specialist to fit these things?
Anyone handy at fitting automotive accessories will be able to fit it, and a lot of people will be able to fit it at home themselves. They're very, very straightforward to fit.
And talk to me about the process involved in, perfectly matching the nudge bar to the different, front profiles.
So one of the key aspects that we're really trying to maintain was enhancing the aesthetics of the vehicle, and following the front profile of the bumper was pretty important in keeping a nice slim profile, not sticking the product out too far, and maintaining some strength.
Now, nudge bars are, of course, a great, place to mount things like an antenna, an aerial, some LED strip lights. Any other benefits?
These will offer a degree of protection, particularly on animal strikes. So it's not going to provide the same elite level that a bull bar will, but it's still protecting the grille area and the radiator and the intercooler.
So for caravanners, weight is a crucial factor. We're always trying to make sure that any aftermarket accessories that we put onto our vehicles don't overload us in terms of our GCM.
That was definitely one of our key motivations in providing the benefits of mounting the lights and the antennas and so forth, and a little bit of protection, but also keeping the weight down. So up until now, all of our designs are sub 30 kilograms, anywhere between 26 and 30 kilograms with the light bar included.
And what about the quality of the steel? Where do you source that from?
So it's Australian-made steel, sourced locally. In fact, as much as we can, we've sourced everything locally.
So Ultimate9, you're a totally Australian company. You're using Australian steel. You're supporting the local jobs around the area. It must be a good feeling, Tim.
It's definitely one of the main focuses of what we're trying to achieve, especially when COVID rolled through. That was one of the things that we learned, that we weren't manufacturing nearly as much as we could be here.
And what's next for Ultimate9?
Well, hopefully we're going to expand the range of nudge bars. We've got a few other products in mind that we're starting to work on development now.
Can you give us a hint?
Yes, definitely based around utes.
Okay, so caravanners, if you own a ute, stay tuned, because Ultimate9, it sounds like it got some interesting products happening.
I think if we can get them to market, they'll be pretty cool.
That sounds exciting. Now, Ultimate9 does have distributors around the country, but if you want to buy it online, you can do that as well, and this is what will show up on your doorstep. Now, this nudge bar is for a 200 series, and let's see what you get in the box. It boils down to this. They give you everything that you need to set the nudge bar up on your four-wheel drive. This is the high beam pickup. Here we have the comprehensive fitting instructions and also an OEM dash switch. That means you can pop out one of the blanks on your dash and pop that one in. Full wiring harness. It's a plug and play setup, nice and easy. But there's something else. Each nudge bar from Ultimate9 comes with its own LED light bar.